Andoni Iraola's side fell to a narrow 3-2 defeat at the hands of AS Monaco. Upon hearing of the poor result suffered by his prospective new club, Ronald Araújo immediately spoke out to offer his thoughts. On top of that, we've got a fair bit of other exciting news lined up for you. Stay tuned to find out. Welcome. We've got some thrilling Liverpool news lined up for you, so stay tuned until the end to catch all the latest updates. And don't forget to leave 300 likes to keep us motivated in bringing you the latest Liverpool updates. Monaco have reportedly knocked back a hefty transfer bid for midfield maestro Lamine Camara, with Liverpool firmly among the heavyweights, keeping a very close eye on the rising star this summer. The 22-year-old actually graced the Anfield turf on Sunday, putting in a masterful performance during Monaco's 3-2 victory over the Reds, which gave our manager Andoni Iraola and sporting director Richard Hughes the perfect front-row seat to scout his immense talent. While Crystal Palace have already seen a massive £42 million offer rejected by the French outfit, Anfield Chiefs are well aware that Monaco are holding out for closer to £51 million for their prized asset. Although Monaco boss Felipe Luis is desperately pleading to keep his squad intact, he has openly admitted that the club may be forced to sell if their steep valuation is met. Luis couldn't praise the midfielder enough after the match, hailing him as an exceptional talent who covers every blade of grass, but Liverpool's pulling power could easily tempt the youngster into a dream Premier League move. With Camara tied down until 2029, the French side hold all the cards, leaving the Reds to decide whether to shatter the bank for a player who could truly transform Iraola's midfield engine room. Do you think Lamine Camara is the missing piece in Andoni Iraola's midfield jigsaw, or should Liverpool look elsewhere this summer? Merseyside is reaching a boiling point after yet another dramatic twist in this pre-season campaign. Following that frustrating upset against Leeds United, Andoni Iraola's men have suffered another narrow 2-3 defeat, this time at the hands of a ruthless AS Monaco side. The match initially looked like a masterclass in native Scouse optimism, with the Reds suffocating the visitors right from the opening whistle with relentless high-pressing football. Early clinical strikes from Alexander Isak and Florian Wirtz lit up the stadium, sending the Anfield faithful into a frenzy and promising a brilliant afternoon ahead. However, the sheer fragility of the backline quickly turned this tactical showcase into a harrowing defensive nightmare. The comfortable cushion Liverpool had meticulously built simply vanished into thin air as a series of costly individual blunders gifted Monaco en route back into the game. The League One outfit ruthlessly punished these lapses, firing in 3 unanswered goals that completely shattered the hosts' confidence and rhythm. Step up Andoni Iraola, who cut a frustrated figure on the touchline and later admitted during his post-match press conference that his central defensive options are currently in a state of absolute crisis. This worrying defensive vulnerability comes at the worst possible time, especially with the high-stakes Premier League curtain raiser looming just around the corner. The Reds were already reeling from a devastating preseason injury to England international Joe Gomez, which severely depleted Iraola's tactical options. To make matters worse, the Anfield hierarchy was rocked by the sudden departure of Ibrahima Konate, who opted to join Real Madrid on a free transfer earlier this summer. In a desperate bid to steady the ship, the club's recruitment team has pulled off a massive coup by securing a season-long loan deal for Barcelona's powerhouse, Ronald Araújo. Speaking directly from Spain upon hearing the result, the imposing Uruguayan defender was quick to address the media regarding the chaotic events unfolding at his soon-to-be home. Araujo insisted that this pre-season stumble does not reflect the true tactical genius of Andoni Iraola's footballing philosophy. Instead of being deterred by the defensive frailties on display, the centre-back claimed the result has only fueled his desire to complete his Merseyside switch. He passionately promised the supporters that he is ready to leave everything on the pitch to restore the iconic, impenetrable Anfield wall. This imminent arrival, with only a medical standing between the player and the famous red shirt, is precisely the tactical lifeline Iraola desperately needs. The Basque manager is crying out for a commanding, vocal leader who can form a telepathic partnership alongside club captain Virgil van Dijk. Araujo's aggressive tackling, superb aerial dominance, and disciplined positioning make him the quintessential modern defender for Liverpool's high-tempo system. Club officials are now working around the clock to iron out the final administrative details so their new star can join first-team training later this week. With the clock ticking down rapidly, Iraola faces a race against time to integrate his new signing and iron out these critical defensive wrinkles. The Monaco collapse served as a stark, unforgiving reminder that elite football demands absolute concentration for the entirety of the 90 minutes. The Anfield faithful are now desperately praying that Araujo will provide the instant defensive stability required to arrest this alarming preseason slump. As we edge closer to the grand opening of the English top-flight season, do you think Ronald Araújo is the missing piece of the puzzle to turn Iraola's Liverpool into genuine title contenders? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Moving seamlessly from our previous story, Liverpool are reportedly leading the race to secure the signature of Paris Saint-Germain's sensational young winger, Ibrahim Mbaye. Despite fierce competition from German champions Bayer Leverkusen, the highly rated 18-year-old Senegal international has allegedly had his head turned by the captivating prospect of playing under Andoni Iraola at Anfield. The Reds' recruitment team have been actively scouring the market to bolster their wide options this summer, and they are now preparing a decisive bid after being alerted to the teenager's sudden availability. While the French giants are apparently willing to sanction a departure due to their star-studded attacking depth, Liverpool view the prodigy as a thrilling long-term investment who is eager to test himself at the very highest level of English football. The Merseyside club now find themselves in pole position for a player who, despite his incredibly tender age, already boasts a remarkable 42 senior appearances for PSG and 15 caps for his country. According to exclusive insights from the latest Transfer Insider podcast, Iraola's side have firmly shown their cards, disrupting Leverkusen's long-standing pursuit and shifting the player's focus entirely towards a dream move to the Premier League. This potential swoop represents a perfectly balanced strategy for the Reds, giving a generational talent the perfect platform to develop whilst injecting immediate, world-class depth into the squad. It remains to be seen how quickly the club can finalize the paperwork, but this transfer saga is certainly keeping the Anfield faithful right on the edge of their seats. Do you think Ibrahim Mbaye has the raw quality to become an instant superstar under Iraola's tactical system at Anfield? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you're a true Liverpool fan, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Let's meet again soon to discuss the greatest club, Liverpool.
See you next time.
See you soon.